Oh, there's 3 people on the screen. That's B-Phlat, dancing into your hearts and minds from Philadelphia. She's a comedian. She's the proprietor of this DIY and comedy podcast. We have a special guest tonight, dancing into your hearts and minds as well. I'm Chris Denman. I'm in St. Louis at Midcoast Media. I own the company, but I just babysit this show. It's the 120th episode of Tighten Up Tuesday here on Two Funny Mamas YouTube channel. Let us know in the comments if you're having a good time. We started late because B-Phlat wanted to work on some kind of dancing, something or another. Let us know if you're having a good time. You have your cash apps. Get all this going tonight. It's the DIY and comedy show your grandparents warned you about. Welcome to the show. Tighten Up Tuesday, everybody. I got the memo, B. And we're still dancing. I'm going crazy with my feet. What you just can't see them under the camera, under the table. B-Phlat, there's 3 of us. You have headphones. Why do you have headphones? You never have headphones.
Because it's 3 of us, and I ain't even worried about why we're late. It don't even matter.
Yeah, because it was you.
And is this a democracy that we live in? Where we
I know, right?
Transparent.
That part.
Anyway.
Hi, Ann. Welcome to the show. How are you?
How are you? Hey, Deja.
We're celebrating.
Oh, Deja.
Is on the show. We're celebrating 120 episodes.
Woo!
That still can.
Yes.
Not the little engine that could anymore. We're the little engine that still can.
Yes.
We done made it over the hump. We still going up the hill. But it's a lot of humps and hills when you get into the top of the mountain. So we haven't reached the plateau yet. But we on our way.
I'm excited for you.
Can't stop us.
That's right.
High Plummet Ann. Okay.
So we are partying. We are having a good time. It's a big show. We have a lot to show. So I'm going to try and get through it. And Ann is helping out. And Chris, you know we hate to put you in the background.
Oh, it's a tough one. What were you calling me earlier?
Suge White.
Suge White. I don't know if Suge White appreciates that, but...
I said, can't you see we just alike?
Well, here, I know you got a lot to get into. You won't be looking at the comments, so let me say hello to a few folks in the comments real quick, because that's important, because your Picassos are a big part of the show. You got a lot to get into. You're going to introduce your guest. You're going to tell everybody what's going on. You got a lot to get to. You had a big weekend in L.A., right?
Yes.
I'm excited for you. Seabreeze 40s in the house. B, we love you. Miss Must. We missed the Must Jane Pittman dance. Claudia F. Hi, y'all. Miss Ann. HR says not Suge White. I guess we could do that. We could have some Suge White T-shirts at some point. Hi, Irina's in the house. Claudia F. is in the house. Quincy's in the house. You know, Quincy's here. CT says good evening. Cheryl Merrill in the house as well. Pat S. ready to tighten it up. It's going to be a good time.
Yes. It's going to be a great time.
I'm excited. I was nervous. It was storming here earlier. The whole place, the studio was shaking. I was a little nervous. We've had some issues with that, but St. Louis is solid. Makisha's here. M. Gabrielle Smith-Tobin's here. I hear we even have viewers in South Florida tonight, so we can appreciate that.
Woo! Florida's in the house.
Last week we were having some YouTube issues.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
People cash at me and said, this is for the YouTube acting up.
It was.
I don't know what the hell is going on? It's always something when it comes to my show.
That's right.
I anticipate that, Chris, but you have to look at it. Our show is live. So
yeah, it's live. Anytime you do anything live. Yeah,
anytime you do anything live. So I just thank everybody for always bearing with us through all our technical shit that happens.
Yeah.
Because I could just be taping the show, not having no interaction with people and be boring.
And
y'all know me, I'm anti-boring. So
Pack 93 B is not under the weather tonight. We'll go ahead and avoid that. We're gonna.
Not at all.
I'm going to let you all do your thing. And if YouTube acts up tonight, we're taking it to Tubi. We'll be back right after this.
Oh, no, he didn't hit me with the Tubi. And then you're going to be Denzel Washington, and I'll be Holly Brewery.
Sugar White would be a character on Tubi.
Sure the hell would.
But my beard would be really thin. Real thin beard. Kangol cap. Yeah.
I wouldn't
And
be
bald
Rihanna.
head, probably.
I wouldn't be Rihanna. I'd be Rihanna.
All right. Take me off. Deja, get me out of here.
All right. So wait a minute. Let me let everybody know what I'm sipping on. Unfortunately, I got to shout out my kind. It's a party. I'm sipping on the flat out tap out.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Boy and Angel. They sent the recipe. I created it, and it's good as hell. And I'm gonna sip on it slowly because it is a lot of shit in here. And make sure you look on the page and check out the flat out tap out. So in honor of my birthday, I'm drinking this. Thank you, Angel and Joy, and our fan feature. And I haven't even given her formal introduction yet, but I want people to know what she's drinking. Wait a minute, hold up, Deja, before you put that up there. Ann is what you drinking, Ann?
The dream catcher.
And tell the people what's in the dream catcher.
It's just mighty kind mango with a splash of cran mango by Ocean Spray.
And we see the splash. We see the splash.
It's just a splash.
Quick shout out to Mighty Kind. Thank you. Please show the flyer now, Deja.
Yes, mighty kind.
I appreciate you because this promo will be ending the month of April. You get 20% off the whole month of April in honor of my birthday, which I'm celebrating to the 30th. And that's why I'm drinking Mighty Kind every day. So make sure you go ahead and get your Mighty Kind. Remember, they ship everywhere, and it ain't got to come in a white bag or a white package, unmarked. It comes in a nice box, and you get your Mighty Kind. And they have nice gift packs also. They come with T-shirts and all kind of cute shit in it. So definitely go to BPhlat.com, put in the promo code Picasso, and get your 20% off. Because next month, it goes back to 15%. So let's show who else is supporting Mighty Kind really quickly. Shout out to Hold Tight Fitness, my husband and his homie. I just noticed Eric was in the back drinking a Mighty Kind. But yes, this is my favorite, the banana kush, and he's always sipping on it. And it was so funny because when I came home from LA, he was like, yo, I got something for you, Juicy. And then he sent me the photo because he always drinks Mighty Kind. And I never thought that he actually takes the photos. So he did. And I was like, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I want to give him a shout out because he really loves it. And Dennis didn't start drinking like seltzer water maybe till like a couple years ago when he had to drink one of my Perrier waters. He was like, oh, I could have been drinking these all along. And I was like, no, you couldn't. Shit. And now he drinks up the Mighty Kind right along with me. And I love it because they're good for us and they give us a nice little buzz. We don't always have to be smelling like smoke. So shout out
and
to
there's zero calories.
Thank you. And amazing flavors. So shout out to Mighty Kind and shout out to Ann, our Mighty Kind ad winner. I would like for Deja to show the photo of what we sent her. She got 8 cans of Mighty Kind and some T-shirts. And what else came in that pack for you? I don't know what Mighty Kind sent you.
A keychain and a magnet.
That's what's up. And see, she won the ad watch party. Or she made it her own party. She just watches the ads, which brings the money into this show to help pay for the podcast. And because she did that, and she sent me every email, and that's why she's on this fan. That's why she is the fan winner. She sent me every email saying, I watched this episode. I watched all the ads. I let this run. And I love that because that really supports the show. And even if you're not watching them, just let them run.
They're running right now on my TV.
Thank you. Just let the ads run. And it's more money for Tighten Up Tuesday to bring this bill down. So I appreciate Mighty Kind jumping in and supporting the ad watch parties. Just let me know you're watching. I know that Miss Ethel is in the running, so she's probably up next. And I will be announcing that in May. So if she's a winner, she's a winner. We'll be sending her some cheers, which are the Mighty Kind non-infused. They're just regular seltzer waters. They come in the same flavors, but they don't have anything in them, just seltzer, and they're still good for you. So I'll be sending those most likely to Miss Ethel, unless somebody else starts sending me emails and letting me know they're watching ads. So thank you, Anne. And with that being said, of course, I have to give a shout out before I give my formal introduction of you to Daphne in Dallas, my wonderful assistant, and to Lauren, Sounds of Noel, who does this amazing music on this show, my soror. I don't know where we would be without him. And of course, all the Picassos on the committee who are just pulling together like crazy to make our Picasso event happen in St. Louis at Music at the Intersection. So it's a lot of people that are working to bring this everything together for Tighten Up Tuesday, for the music festival. And I just appreciate everybody that's volunteering. Ain't nobody getting paid. So I just thank you. And if you have any questions about anything, for example, if you want to know how to run a watch party, hit me up at frugalflip@gmail.com. If you want to volunteer, if you're going to be in St. Louis, kicking it with us, and you want to do something to help, you want to donate, hit us up. We'll definitely tell you how to do all of that. You can go to our Eventbrite page /Picasso Kickback. You can donate, and you can definitely register. If you don't want to go through BPhlat.com, you can go to Eventbrite and register because we doing it. And of course, check out what we're doing at Frugal Flip. All right, and
quick question. I know you're not going to plug it, but maybe 8 to 10 more times. But Terry wants to know if Mighty Kind ships to New York.
Yes, they do.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
California, everywhere.
That get Mighty Kind. I don't like to put people business out there, but I'm about to say I can name 3 people. I don't want to put their business out there. I don't know what type of Mighty Kind they're getting. You know, they could be ordering cheers, they could be ordering few.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't my business out there, but yes, they ship to New York City. So I'm going to introduce Anne. I really just want everybody to know who you are. Then I'm gonna do some CashApp dances and let everybody know, show some love and just have a good time tonight. And I don't want to get too drunk, so I'm gonna sip on my drink slow because I'm also smoking. Y'all know I gotta stay smoking. So, ladies and gentlemen, Picasso fans, B-Phlat fans, all my loved ones, everybody watching this show, first timers, day oneers, everybody. Please let me introduce to you Ann Carruthers out of Jacksonville, Florida. She is I picked her. Normally I would run a contest and say, this is what you need to do to be a fan. And I would list 5 things and then people will start the build up and half-ass do it. So I've been watching her at least for like the last 5 months and her progress in everything that she does, which are requirements to win a fan favorite spot. When we do our every 20 episodes, we always do a fan favorite based upon certain criteria. Meaning 1, what's your favorite episode? Why should I pick you? What is it that you get out of watching Tighten Up Tuesday? Basic questions like that. Well, the things that Ann does, she answers the questions before I have to ask. So that's why I fucks with Ann. Because 1, she is always going back watching shows, sending me ideas and saying, B, I love that you did this. I recreated it, but you didn't show how you made it. You should do it live. So I love that she pays attention to that. She buys Mighty Kind like crazy. T-shirts and rags, always got them on. Always sending me pictures and being very supportive in that area. Definitely exposing our projects to other people. She had a group of women get together at like a community center and they did a whole t-shirt cut up thing based upon an episode that she watched, and that she just finds shit, all the episodes she finds something to do and recreate to make for her home. And just I love that she just does that. And she's just a very interesting person. And she came to my show and drove 4 hours all the way from Jacksonville to Fort Lauderdale, her and Ralph, to support me and brought me lovely gifts. She's just a really good person, a great Picasso, a wonderful fan, and I'm glad to have her on the show. So, Anne, you have to tell us how you have time to do all the shit that you do, every project that I show. Because you're probably the only person that's gone back and done almost everything. And then you keep up with me in terms of what I'm doing. If I show something that week, then your ass then made it next week and sent me the picture. And I'm like, well, wow, where does she find the time to do all this? So tell us something about your lovely self and your lovely life and your
Hey,
interest in.
Picassos. Hey, Picassos. Well, after I watched a few episodes of Tighten Up Tuesday, I realized that B and I have some common, some items in common. I'm a little OCD as well, and I like having everything in its place because I believe time is money. So I don't have time to be looking for stuff when I need to do something. And I find that everything that she does has a meaning in my life, something that I can use around my house. I just finished the recycled containers project and we hung it on my husband's workbench in the garage for his paint brushes and his
Okay,
pencils and scissors and stuff because I can't stand going out there looking for stuff. So I'm retired, so that
okay.
does make it a whole lot easier for me.
That's good. It gives you something to do in your spare time, but it
Yes,
also enhances things around your house and it makes you utilize and think about things that you would buy and just say, oh, you know what? I can make that.
I
So
can
that
make that. Yes.
you can make that. So I'm glad that, and the thing is, people feel as though you have to be an artist or have to be super creative to come up with something. And you really don't. You can
I
keep
have
it simple.
none.
Yeah, you put your own twist to it. If you have a guideline and some simple tools and a simple basis to go from, I feel as though
Yes.
you make some things around your house that you could really utilize and use versus going out to buy them. I don't feel as though everything that we make or that we do on this show you got to have in your house because then it could become,
No.
yeah, but you could pick out a project and be like, you know what, I really need that to hang my glasses. I'm gonna make an
Yes.
effort
And
to
I'm going to
put my
do that next.
glasses up somewhere. So I just think that it's
Hmm.
how you go back and do that because we've done a lot of shit on this show in the course of 3 years. And I think to myself, I can't even think of extra shit to make that I need around my house. My house is starting to look like the Smithsonian. So I'm like, I can't put another. My husband is starting to leave me if I put another shit up in the house. He's like, if you find another piece of wall space. So
If you just cash up $B-Phlat, she'll hook you up with anything. Grab bag. She'll walk around the house
Yes.
on FaceTime.
that's what I'm gonna do, Chris, because you're always encouraging me to try to sell my NFTs or NTFs or whatever they're called. I'm gonna start selling this shit that I make around like these mirrors and different projects and just mailing them out and let people bid on them or whatever. And just like, look,
Good idea.
this one, because I just really can't put up anything else. I'm gonna have to start taking things down to display other things. I move things around constantly. So it gets a little tedious and I love being able to show what people give me. But most of the stuff I have to either take to my yoga room because Dennis is like, don't you put shit else in the hallway coming up the steps. Nothing on the second floor. Even coming up the steps, because that second floor is his space, just like this basement is mine. So I get it. So I was like, everything now has to just either be contained down here because he don't want nothing else around the living room, nothing on the porch. He's like, we got enough shit.
Well, you have twice as much, B, because you have the gifts that people give you and the projects that you make. So yours is twice as much as ours.
Exactly. So that's why I have to start selling the things that I make or giving them away or something.
Hmm.
Putting it in as like a prize, and I'll start throwing them in for like ad watch parties. If you win, like, oh, I'm throwing in this because.
Yes.
But I love that I get ideas from people because I can't think of everything. So I love that ideas come in, and I love that you're a part of that process. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get this show started because it's 9:30.
Yes.
We'll go until about 10:30. Everybody knows our 20th episode parties are pretty long. We usually do about an hour and a half.
Do
But I'm
we?
gonna try to keep it. Yes.
How long? How long are you saying?
15 minutes. But
I'm sorry. Did you just say that we're going to start the show half an hour in?
yes, because
I
we
s-
started late. even though we've been ready and going through stuff since 8:30.
Who made you late?
I ain't
Chris.
talking about.
Oh boy.
I feel like that. That's why.
Deja, mute the guest's microphone, please.
So you're right under the bus, just like me. We got a lot in common. You said that, Chris. Chris, you say I always throw you under the bus.
Feeling a little outnumbered, and it's not fair.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do my Cash App dance for my early Cash Appers, like Dad and Cheryl and Kathy and Phyllis. I'm just so excited. I have so much good news to announce. And then I'm doing the Jane Pittman because I'm bringing it in strong. Because in our review of our 20 episodes, I have to give the shout out to Chris for the first white.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes. Did you know?
All right, here's how this works. B-Phlat dances, you all Cash App in money. It's a tradition that started, and somehow, God love it, it keeps going. $ B-Phlat. I don't participate in this particular dance. I feel like it's gonna get me on a list, but that's what's that dance? What's the dance called? Oh, terrible. If you want to participate in this blasphemy, it's $ B-Phlat. Hit her up.
You've been doing it so long, so it's still a little loose now. She get loosey-goosey. She can do a little stanky leg. Don't, Jane. Don't hit him with the right turn. And the stanky leg. Put it back it up. Get it, Jane. Let's turn. Get it, Jane.
People literally pay to see that.
Yeah, Jane's still working on her left leg.
The left leg's a little tense after that trip to LA, huh?
Oh no, Jane left leg a little tense after that. After she tried to break free, they put that shackle on her.
I don't know. No, I'm gonna.
So I had to go and break out the game. This is going to be a great show.
It started half an hour ago.
It's a celebration. First of
It's
all,
not gonna be a great show. You're halfway through it.
Look at my necklace. Do you see that it says B-Phlat? It has a little diamond in it. Ain't that nice?
Which one of your Picassos got you that?
What? Shout out to Phyllis Smith.
I knew it.
You know it. What? Oh my God, I've never had a name necklace. I was so excited.
That was so nice.
Oh my goodness, it was so nice of her. And she sent me She sent me this really nice birthday card and this necklace. And I'm recycling this box that it came with. I'm sure I'm gonna do something with it. But I'm rocking this. It's my birthday necklace. You see that? Say B-Phlat. That is super dope. So I had to put
that
my
is.
necklace. Yes, it is. I thought that just added to all of the great shout outs I got from everybody on DMs, Facebook, in the Messenger. Just everybody was happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Cash App birthday. I was just getting so much love. I just really enjoyed the whole birthday from the 16th all the way up until the 21st.
In March.
Every day. Irina contributed to my birthday. Please show Irina hooked me up. This is how you know when a person hooked you up when you ain't even got the rest of the gift. Because I had to type it up on the paper. Yes, please show that for me, Deja. Irina got me. Oh, let me show you this little blunt. Because I still got it. Me and Dennis smoked this. I saved this. It has shells in it. It's like this glass blunt. It was so good.
They don't call those glass blunts usually.
No, it was like this. This was glass. It had a cigar piece on it. It was rolled in a wrap. I'm going to show it to you live. But she got me 2 bottles of wine, which I had to leave in LA. which are being shipped to me. And the other two blunts, we smoked them at the show since it was 420, and it was share and share alike. So I shared those, and this one I brought back home. Irina really contributed to my birthday. Her and Ariel, they came out to support. And B, it was so many Picassos in the house. I didn't even get to take a picture with everybody. So anyway, thank you, Irina.
That's very nice.
That's going in the scrapbook.
Got you a crack pipe for your birthday. Yeah, I think you'd get a paraphernalia hit on that.
See that? And see, this part had a cigar, and you had to torch it, and it was lit this long with like this 10,000 milligrams of CBD. I was like, oh, it lit up the whole house. The whole house set. It was about to set the smoke alarm off. We had to open the window because it was burning like big things of smoke. It was beautiful. I should have took a picture.
It was beautiful.
Thank you, Irina. So yes, that's to a great birthday. And then at the last minute, I ain't know nothing about this. Steph hit me up. He and D-Ray are partners in their promotion of shows and comedy shows and stuff.
To a D-Ray Davis.
Yeah, they was like, you ain't even tell us your birthday, and we doing something for you. Come on down. Next thing I know, they done made a damn flyer. I get down there, they got the VIP popping. So I went on, they had a whole show going. I was actually just sitting there chilling, and I went up to do like 15 minutes. But I ended up doing 15 minutes talking about this girl, and I was literally about to fight her. And then the DJ and stuff came and got on the stage, and they took the girl out. And my manager was like, bitch, you can't be fighting because I got this boot on and I can't help. I'm about to wear her ass out right the fuck out. Yeah, so it was bad. I felt so bad. I apologize to Steph being unprofessional. I was supposed to sit there and just enjoy my birthday. Anyway, did you show the picture, Daisy? An F and it, yeah. So we would.
Yeah.
So that's my manager on the top of it, Sherri.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, you can't be fighting. I got a boot on. I can't help. She's like, I had them come and get you because you was gonna fight. I was gonna fight that girl. It was terrible. That's all.
At that club in LA, Station 1640. That's the only good looking people go there.
I was gonna wear this bitch out. First of all, Chris, it was like 30 people trying to get in VIP section behind me. So I was trying to get them.
Because you didn't have me standing there.
And I said, exactly. And
that part.
I told the two ladies, y'all can go sit on my seat. Y'all don't have to sit, stand right there. So the girl looked at me crazy all on the phone and shit. Young ratchet looking ass. She had on some person. After I offered my seat, she's going to turn around and sit on the stage. So I turned back around. I said, sit on the stage. After I just
want to break in here. This is like a breaking news. So I just want to recap. B-Phlat, world-renowned comedian, Comedy Central veteran. Kevin Hart speaks highly of you. You're out in Los Angeles, maybe changing your life with some cool stuff you're working on.
Yeah.
And Steph and D-Ray put together a little set, and you were going to do 15-minute set, and instead you used it to fire up a girl at a club in Los Angeles.
Well, yes, because she was being disrespectful, Chris. She sat right on the stage and just got on her phone. I said, excuse me, you have to get off
have
the
security send her.
Well, they was taking too long because I kept saying, and Sherri said, my manager kept saying, where's security?
Got it. Okay.
So now she gonna walk into the front of the stage and say, ain't nobody think about you, old bitch. I said, bitch. Now I recorded the whole shit. It's funny. I said, the sad shit is I am old, bitch, and you look old. And then I said, I don't need to be arguing with the bitch. I said, I should not be arguing with the old bitch. They get her hair, outfit, and baby formula all in the same spot. I said, what is wrong with me? Why am I arguing with her? I said, they had to go get that outfit down off a hood. I said, it was hanging over a pack of hair. Dusty. I said, get out my face. Get out my face. Get out my face. And she's just gonna stand in front of the stage like, and then I just start talking about her. And everybody was cracking up. Then she was mad. Then the security, so then she took her shoes off. I took my shoes off. That's what Sherri come get me off stage. I am not above fighting.
So wait. So you told her. You said that most people have to pay to have a comedian of your level roast them like this. You told her you're not going to fight someone that gets their hair, baby formula, and outfit at the same place. That is, just
all at the beauty supply. Get out my face. That's what he was stripping. So I just had to go.
Incredible.
Outfit. Fabletics. That ain't even Fashion Over. I said, it's fucked up. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad I wasn't there because I would have been dying laughing. That would have made it worse.
It's gonna be a wild show. If you were there, they'd have thought you were my bodyguard and you have a big presence, and they wouldn't have been. So
no, they would have thought I was the up and coming assistant manager of the bar. Like, look at this hustle this guy's got. He's really going places in the restaurant world.
500 people in there. There probably was about 3 white people.
I wear that hat well. I wear that hat well.
They'd have been like, "Oh, he's an agent. Oh, he's someone. Oh, he's a." They always
he's your
think
bodyguard.
That had a black spot. They be like, "He's an agent."
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll let you get back to it since you're doing a 3.5 hour show tonight.
Right. So let me keep it pushing. Anyway.
So that was man.
So that set it off, and I thought I was going to lose my voice because my throat was killing me after going off on her. And then I was just upset going to the car, and I was looking for her outside.
Of course you were. Why were you doing?
First of all, Chris, I'm black. And when you start something, it might be something. So you got to look around. I got to look for her because what if they would have ran up on me and Sherri?
That's true. Yeah.
No, awareness.
Yes.
I'll give you awareness, but you don't need to. You don't need to be hunting for her.
No, just making sure she wasn't going to jump you. Yes.
And they could be hiding somewhere to kind of run out.
Yes.
Oh, she had her shoes off, so you wouldn't hear the click 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 from her heels.
On, I took my boots on, put my other flats on. When I walked up out of there,
you're fighting flats.
You damn right. Because I could have changed clothes. If I had changed clothes, then I'm looking for you.
If she hears "knock if you buck," it's on.
She gonna get them hands.
If you throw them bows.
Okay, all right. I'll stop derailing, but don't. You got too many good things. You don't need to fight some idiot.
And I got so much great news because everybody kept saying at the show, it's amazing how you're getting a show and they never seen you before and they already approved your show and they're here to see you and all this other kind of stuff. And I was like, get out of my business. Get out of my business. But see, that's what happened when you got a couple white people in the audience at the 420. And then you got some black. Everybody was like, who's the white people? And of course, they was with me. And of course, so people were like, "Oh, they must be Asian. They got to be somebody important." So anyway, I'm gonna go back to LA for another meeting regarding my show, so we can start cutting the check and go over the budget. We already went over the budget and everything. So we'll talk about that tomorrow, Chris.
Will we?
Yes,
fantastic.
All that after my show, the 420 show, when I got a standing ovation. Shut it down. And Lena Lovett was in the house, and V was in the house. Kiki representing Kiki. Who else was in the house? Ariel Bill was in the house. I'm shouting out.
Right.
Wow, look at you.
What? And it was packed. We were smoking in the house, outside the house.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And look, I had my own Sprinter.
Why? What's the stank face? What do you really feeling yourself there?
What I was like, why am I riding this shit by myself? Because that didn't make no sense. It was other comedians on the show, but I was the only one that got picked up in the Sprinter. So when we left, I said, everybody get in the Sprinter. They getting a ride back to their car. So I
Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll
You
work.
said we're taking the scenic route.
Yep. So we took Ariel and Ariel took my manager home. So Ariel and Sherri got out, and we took Irina and her girlfriend back to their car. So people ain't have to walk far because parking was crazy around the theater.
Why are you the only comedian that when people buy a ticket, it's all inclusive from morning to night? Meaning, you might have breakfast with B-Phlat. You might see the inside of her hotel room. It's an all inclusive ticket when you're a fan of B-Phlat.
Picasso's.
I was like, get on in the Sprinter.
I
said,
it is.
Drop them off and go around the corner and drop them off. That's how I get down. We're women. We shouldn't be out here walking in the dark.
But it's not your responsibility to take everybody. I love it. That's why you're the best.
We family.
We family. So that's why I was all like, get him a ride to their car, and he did.
Hello, stranger who bought a ticket to my show. Let's let you come back to my place. All right, sorry. Do your thing, B. I'll get out of here. You guys.
Let me go ahead and say that we are having our committee meeting next week, and I moved it to Thursday because unbeknown, how do you say it, Chris? Unbeknownst or unbeknown?
No, go give it another try.
Chris,
one more try.
Because everybody knows, well, if you don't know, if this is your first time watching, I'm going to St. Louis on Thursday to do an impromptu frugal flip of a waterlogged basement, and I didn't do no drawings. I'm just going in to see what I can get done in 5 days. So while I'm there, I'm going to be doing Tighten Up Tuesday live from where Chris is sitting. That's what I said.
Unbeknownst. What?
However you say it.
No, give it one more try. One more try.
I don't know which word it is. Is it
unbeknownst?
Unbeknown? Whatever.
Now you know. One more time.
That's what I say. Now you know.
Next week.
Unbeknownst.
And I won't get home until Wednesday. I leave Wednesday morning. I get in super late at night on a cheap flight. So we are going to have our committee meeting. Please show the flyer, Deja. Our committee meeting Thursday, May 2nd. Please mark your calendar, committee people. Those of that you can make it and do your reporting. If not, you can send your notes beforehand to me and I'll definitely report it. But we will not be doing it on Wednesday. Normally it will be the first Wednesday of every month. It will be that Thursday. Give me time to be prepared for the meeting and send out the Zoom link and all that good stuff. Moving on. Chris, I just have to let you know that our Picasso registration is popping. Rhoda hit me up while I was in LA. She's so excited because she's checking everything. She's in charge of all that registration, like checking the numbers and where the money going. And then I just had people from St. Louis today just gave me thumbs up. They just registered for the. I'm like, oh yes. And I looked at. I'm like, people are registering. They're getting in on our early bird special, and I'm loving it. Show the flyer. So this is a flyer that I see.
How many flyers do you have? What do you need all this for?
Don't read it, Chris.
I'm reading this. I'm reading this flyer.
Don't read it, Chris. Don't read it. No. Don't read it.
No. Read it. And read it.
Who made this flyer?
I made it.
Why are there 17 different fonts? Is Eventbrite sponsoring you? Because why is their logo on the bottom? I need to know. Why is it a King DL? Why is it a King DL?
League Spartan is one of the fonts, and the other one is called Body Slim Bold.
Why do we need to know that? Why is King DL part of this? The bed.
King DL. You funny. That's 21C Museum Hotel.
What's King DL mean?
Oh. Queen, it's a King Deluxe.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not the Kings on the down low.
Maybe I should put the X on the end. Don't worry.
What? And then there's Queen Double Deluxe PP. What's that?
Chris ain't never been on a trip. You ain't never been on.
Not with 700 paragraphs to tell me one thing.
It's two things.
Who made this?
I did. It's telling you about the kickback and the anti-boring staycation. So if
DL on the PP.
That's right, DL and the P. You nasty. See, Chris,
You're the one who wrote
Everything
it?
you need to know.
Yeah, I bet you do.
This information on this fly. You see what he picked
Everything
out.
we need to know.
Yeah.
He picked out the PP.
No, I said pay now
Yeah.
/ pay later. There's early bird registration. Don't forget it's a museum and a hotel. Tickets on sale now. Even though you said that earlier, Big Boy, Black Pumas, Esperanza Spalding, Trombone Shorty, Shaka Khan, and you can hang out with all the lovely Picassos. Look at that. September 13th through the 15th. Live in St. Louis, Missouri. And it's anti-boring, but it's also a kickback celebration.
And if you live in St. Louis, the first 20 people, we already got 4. The first 20 people that register, they get a special bonus. They get to get a whole deal the week before the kickback starts. They get a tour of the hotel, free parking, hors d'oeuvres, cocktails, and a little swag gift bag. So they're getting 2 bags when they register at the festival, when they come down to the hotel the second time, and we hooking them up the first time, the first 20 people, they're getting something totally different just to show the love. Because we want people in St. Louis to really see what happens at the music and this thing is going on, they don't even fucking know about it. And it's like, no, this music festival is all that in a bucket of 2 chickens. 2 types of chicken.
Hello.
One
Okay.
farm raised and the other one with the pharmaceuticals. There you have it.
You got farm raised and bear raised.
This is my last shout-out.
more shout outs. Who would have thought?
To Lena, because I didn't get to meet her at the show. Lena and her mama Clydell, they came to the show. Lena love it. Always CashApping and showing love in California. And I missed her and I didn't get a chance to take a picture. So I'm glad she took a picture and showed it to me. So thank you, Lena and Mama Clydell, for coming to the show.
Hey, Lena. Hey, Mama.
Thank you. Moving on. I want to announce, I always have to show love for my Cash App people, but I have to give some special love to Cicely, because she sent me a Cash App. It says for the seed sowing because of your big heart for others.
Oh,
and I thought that was nice. And
it's very nice.
A long message like that in a little Cash App thing, please do so, because everybody be sending me emojis and shit. I don't be knowing what the fuck they mean. I had to put my glasses on. I put my glasses on, these motherfuckers dancing, and somebody's smoking and all kind of shit. I'd be like, what does that mean altogether? Yeah. And I gotta let people know right now, if you want to get in, because once we start our Picasso celebration, we start our donations, and you can just go straight to Eventbrite. There's a little button you can donate minimum $50 to what we're doing. I want everybody to know Phyllis Smith is winning. She's been donating since our last thing. She already got $825 in dedicated. Yes.
Go Phyllis.
Yes.
Go Phyllis.
Every week, people like put a kickback. And she's been doing this
Phyllis.
since the kickback ended.
Very generous.
I don't know if anybody gonna catch up with Phyllis. They probably not even trying to. I love that she supports like that, and I love that she sent me this dope ass necklace. Because I've never had a name necklace. I just feel so special. Yes.
All right.
Another quick new announcement. We got new shirts up on buyjack.com. Go show them, Deja. Oh, I'm excited because next week, look at that. I ain't finna do that. Look at that. Where they at? There they go.
We
We got the St. Louis line of Meacham Park made me shirts up. So start getting them. Yes, get your I ain't finna do that. So if anybody asks you what finna, there you go. That's how you say it. That's how you use it. And then you can wear that to work.
Do that.
Wear that shirt to work when they be asking you to do shit above your pay grade.
I ain't finna do that.
Be like,
I ain't finna do that.
thank you. Next shirt.
She said next, Deja. Deja's dancing and having too much fun.
Look at that.
Ooh, the magenta.
Mangina.
Yes, that's the color.
Gin.
I think it's
Gin.
Jine.
No, gin.
I see what I read. There's even a little tilde over the top.
If you misread that and you see the hammer, then we thinking nasty. I don't care what you think. Man,
You know
I
he
want
did PP and
you gotta
DL.
I didn't put it on the flyer.
That must have been why he was late.
Yeah, you can't spell
So
it.
DL and PP
You were DLing and PPing
with my mangina.
with
That's
your
what I'm
men.
gonna put on the back of the shirt. I'm gonna tell the guy to put it on the back. It says, "That's the color." DAT, the color. Yeah, that's the color, magenta. So the back of the shirt will have the logo on. Actually, the shirt will have the logo on the arm, and the magenta shirt is going to say, "That's the color." So when men wear them, people be like, "What's the magenta?" That's the color.
That's the color.
That ain't pink. It's magenta.
Mm.
When the white makes you wear pink, you put that T-shirt on and say it's magenta. So those shirts are up on buyjack.com/B-Phlat. Go and get them. Get you a
All right.
friend and you working. Make sure you get your Fruit Girl T-shirt. When you're working around the house and flipping and doing different things, gardening, make sure you got your shirt and your apron. Fruit Girl.
Fruit girl. I'll drink to that. Fruit girl.
All right, let me go ahead and do my DYK, and then we're going to jump into our DIY. And then, look, Chris, we're going to be done with the flat feature in like the next 15 minutes, the time that we normally end the show.
We'll see.
All right. I see you standing by. He said, all right, let me go and jump into the DYK. Our DYK today is dedicated to William Wells Brown, 1884 to 1888. First known African American published playwright. Thank you, Makisha.
Published playwright. Okay.
Thank you for that information coming from the calendar, and I'll just read a quick note and keep it pushing. William Wells Brown was an African American anti-slavery lecturer, groundbreaking novelist, playwright, and historian. He is widely considered to be the first known African American to publish works in several major literary genres. Known for his continuous political activism, especially in his involvement with anti-slavery movement, Brown is widely acclaimed for the effectiveness of his many writings. Shout out William Wells Brown, first published African American playwright. Moving on. I'm letting everybody know that Shawnee Brinkley Frugal Flip date is set for June the 7th through the 9th in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. So I will definitely be, I'm going to be working on that since that's only like 6 weeks away. And I pretty much, now that I have her inspirations and I'll be showing her drawings and stuff next week, we'll just be moving through the process, showing every week what it takes to bring a flip together. And it'll be interesting for you to get to see again, as I do it. Because I know that
ma'am.
Doing one in the fall. So everybody look forward to that for next week. And make sure you watch this weekend, because as soon as I land in St. Louis, actually Thursday, we're going to start. And I'll just be going live on Facebook and Instagram, post it up in the basement, kind of letting you know what I'm doing and where we have to start. And you'll get to see that this whole weekend. And of course, I'll be doing the reveal and all that good stuff as I take photos to show for next Tuesday. So that's what I'll be doing. Naomi's waterlogged basement that we're getting together for a homecoming celebration. So with that being said, let me go ahead and move along to the DIY and keep it pushing. Let me go and take a sip of this good ass flat out tap out.
I'll drink to that.
Cheers to all those that are drinking. If you're drinking a concoction with Mighty Kind, please let me know in the comments. I would love for Chris to read them and let me know. Okay, I want to show this mirror that I just got a chance to look at yesterday that Sean Allen submitted. She has it. She wants to know how she can spruce it up. And if anybody has some ideas that they like to throw in the comment, I would love to hear them towards the end of the show. But Deja, please show that first DIY because, in all honesty, I don't think that it really needs anything. It's nice. I don't. I guess I'd have to talk to her in terms of what she would want to do to it, but it's really nice. So, let's see if Deja has that photo.
We're going to give Deja about a minute and a half. She had to step away for 2 seconds. Can you hear me, B?
Oh, shit! I don't even know that. Why ain't somebody tell me? Oh, well, why Deja doing that, Chris?
It was a phone call she had to take real quick. So
Okay,
just
well,
found out.
I know my next cash.
What is it? Your BIY?
Yeah, it's my DIY. It's a photo of a mirror that Sean Allen submitted. Yeah, she wants to know what to do to that to spruce it up. And I'm thinking it's really nice already. I don't know what
Yes.
somebody else may have an idea that I could give her. Like I said, if you have an idea, once you put your eye on it now, you may have something in the comment toward the end regarding her what she could do to that. Only thing I could
Maybe
do is
some
if she
rhinestones.
like she wanted to paint it like one solid color and then add something to it, maybe. But I don't know. I
Yeah.
up against the wall that it's on that neutral tone. It looks nice, but I don't know. She obviously wants to do something to it, so we should give her a few ideas if we have any.
Bedazzle it. Can she bedazzle it some kind of way?
She probably
Maybe
could
not
with
every pane, but every fifth pane or
maybe like
something.
the center, like some little flat crystals or like the flat diamonds, or in the
Or
center.
that roll of beads that you used on yours.
True.
Yeah.
But that's hard
That
to work.
roll a chain around the center.
I wouldn't recommend that because it's hard to work with the glue and it gets messy. And that's
Yeah.
so it's easier to like take pieces of like flat little diamond
Mhm.
shapes pressed on there that you
And just
control.
press on. Yeah.
Yeah, that won't mess it up, and then you
Yeah.
got because then too with that, and it looks like it has like the painting that's on it obviously looks like a frosted metal. So just think if you
Mhm.
try that chain thing or anything that involved some intricate glue gun work, if you were to go to clean it up, you could scratch it to the paint
Okay.
as you're trying to clean up the.
Right.
You might take the tip of the knife and scratch the paint, and then how would you
And it
touch it?
also looks 3 dimensional, so that the chain might not lay flat either. It look.
Exactly, and it can be messy. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend some like maybe painting it one solid color, maybe adding a pop of color somewhere on a panel, and then like you
Mhm.
said, bedazzle it,
Bedazzle it.
flat stones and different things like
Mhm.
that, or even some rocks would look nice. Maybe like on the inside part of the mirror, glued
Mhm.
around like pebbles to make it because
Yeah.
the inlay, the mirror sits within the actual design work. It looks like it might be like
Mhm.
an in, so you could. It's not flush, so she could probably put like rock
Okay.
inside. That would be nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let me know if you want to throw any of Anne's pictures up.
I do. Thank you. We can keep it pushing. I'm sorry, I was still waiting on Deja, and I just realized you put that up. Yeah. So this is why Anne is on this show because she can talk about her own project, and she just did this. So, Chris, I'll let you do that. Thank you, Chris.
Here to
Playing that.
help. I know how much you enjoy that. All right.
Thank you.
So both of you going to stay up on screen, B, or would you like just to be Anne?
We can stay on screen because we'll do the off screen when we do the feature. I'll let Anne talk about what she did here and her
Okay.
inspiration.
This is where I was trying to design my mirror, and I chose green and gold because I attended Norfolk State University, and those are colors. Behold, the green and gold. And
Okay.
so I designed that first part right there, and I actually painted the popsicle sticks because they were kind of dull looking. So that was after I painted them. That's why you see the yellow streaks on the paper.
Okay.
Next picture.
I'm
Thank
going
you,
to take
Ann.
my time. I didn't realize you were a Norfolk State person. As a Mizzou fan, I don't
You
I
taking
don't
your time
respect
to
you
be on the
anymore.
time crunch.
Next picture, Chris. So initially, I was trying to figure out some kind of way to actually put NSU at the bottom, but I couldn't get the popsicle sticks to actually work in a natural flow. So I just created something like our mascot is a Spartan. So that looks like the point of the Spartan's hat helmet. So I used that design for the Spartan part.
Now, what did you
Next,
use to cut the popsicle sticks?
I used the X-Acto knife or the carpenter's knife, and I just cut it
Oh,
at I cut each one at an angle. I drew
you
on
know
it
you could
first,
clip them
and
with scissors.
then, pardon me.
You know you could clip them with scissors.
I did. I had to do that also because the X-Acto knife didn't go all the way through, so it kind
Yeah,
of broke it in half, and then I trimmed it with the scissors.
I was about to say it's hard to cut popsicle sticks with an X-Acto knife because they're like wood. They're not a
Right.
soft material like a balsa wood. They're like a hard, like a pine almost. They're
But
pretty
it put
thick.
like a small indentation in it, and then I just snapped it off and
Oh,
finished
so
the
there
cut
you
with the
have it.
scissors.
See, those are good things and
Mhm.
good tips that people could know that you just told like if you
Okay.
snap it off, it'll give you like a marker and then you could snap it off. So
Mhm.
that yeah, I'm about
Yes,
to say I would recommend
yes,
trying
it
to
gave.
cut through a popsicle stick with a carpenter knife or an X-Acto knife. Okay, so I'm glad I asked that
Yeah.
question.
So this picture is actually should have been before the last picture because the last picture was like the final product. But this is how I designed it. I used tape initially so that I could see how it looked and everything before I
Okay.
glued everything down
Oh,
and cut it
got
up.
it.
Yes.
I was gonna ask you what was the tape for. That was like your pattern, just to kind of figure it out before you
Yes.
actually
Just.
make sense. Makes
Mhm. Mhm. And that's the
okay.
final picture.
Now I thought the final picture was you holding it.
Well, yeah. That's. I guess
Okay,
that's the final one. Me holding
Maybe we should
it.
get things in order.
they are in order. Look, that's why we were trying to do the order before the show started, but I don't want to talk about it anyway.
Yeah, so that would actually be the final picture. I propped it up on the table so that I could take a picture of it.
So how do you plan to mount it, hang it?
I bought the double-sided glue, I mean tape that you said, and
Oh,
I made sure that it held it could hold the mirror up, and I'm gonna put it on the wall in my ladies' lair.
all right now. I love to hear about a ladies' lair.
Mhm.
All right, well, Chris, I have one little bonus photo to show because I told you this is why I love Anne. Her great niece Lauren in South Carolina made the bunny project that I did for my niece years ago.
That's so
And it looks
sweet.
so cute. It's funny how it looks almost exactly like the one I made. She's good. She is good. Yes.
Yes, she is very good.
So she's already
She
started.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, talk to her.
A Picasso in the making.
I said, she was ready for Easter. She was
Oh
ready.
no.
Yes.
Oh, be
Yes, I
careful.
like that. So thank you for showing that, Chris. And now, look, now we're going to move through our feature. And you know it's not going to take long. It may sound like it, but it's not. And then we'll be done. We'll do our Irks and Works as Chris Deasy. I'm going to do some Cash App dances, take some sips, take some smokes. When I do the Chris Deasy, and you know you got to join in the dance. You got to dance.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, on that,
Absolutely.
let me keep it
Easy
pushing.
deasy.
It's a very popular segment. So
Yes, it is.
Very.
Chris, are you ready, or is Deja ready? Whoever's ready for the our
Deja has
celebration.
ended her phone call and
Okay.
she's going to jump on. I'm going to run back to my seat. So you holler whenever you want me back on.
After this, definitely for as Chris Deasy, Irks and Works, and Flyers. So as we went through our review of our last 20 episodes, We'll have it on the full screen, and I'll just kind of describe what it is. And if anything you want to say, Annie, feel free to jump right in. We've had a lot
Yes,
of
ma'am.
banter on the show today, a lot of funny moments, a lot of funny moments. Thank you, Chris, for all of our funny moments, for making this episode lively.
Oh wow.
For yes,
What what's in that drink you've got tonight? That's
I just give you banter,
I,
funny moments to you, and I
I
do.
I don't know how to feel about this humble bee.
I'm always humble. See now, Chris, you know you
Here we
always
go.
see the side of me.
Here
She
we go.
shows you love every week, Chris. Every
we go.
week she shows you
You always
love.
see the side of me when he ain't cutting up.
He needs somebody kind. Chris needs somebody kind.
Exactly. Start cutting him half of my stash.
You let me get into the mighty kind. My only commentary, you'll just hear me snoring at the back of the studio.
But you might dance.
Hilarious.
Really
Hilarious.
gotta put it
There's
in
always
the
upside.
Chris dancing. Carmela, and send me the footage of Chris dancing
Yes.
before the show started last week. I think he
Oh.
made it deleted. He don't want him to get blackmailed. Is that what it is? Is that what it is, Chris?
You think
He
you
don't
think
want
I'm
to get
gonna
white-mailed.
There you go. Oh, man,
I was gonna say there's gotta be something in there. Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Chris ain't want to be blackmailed.
He don't want to get white-mailed.
Oh,
We got your number, Chris.
Oh.
Again, I feel outnumbered and attacked.
That's a shirt design. We got cook and split. White mailed. All right, let's get the flat feature going. So before we start with the second photo, let me go back to episode 101, where we had Tina Gibson on, and she actually came on as a sponsor from Forbes Accounting and
Oh, yeah.
Picasso that stayed at the hotel. She came in from Kansas City, and she talked about her experience from both ends, actually being at the festival, hanging out with us, and sponsoring us. So it was just amazing to have her on. And we actually showed the article, which actually, it was a PDF that Deja wasn't able to pull up into the drive. Even though I uploaded, it didn't transfer right. But that's when we showed the article that the St. Louis American had wrote up about the Picassos when they interviewed
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
Mark, yes, and Chris. So it was interesting to show that article and just the coverage that we got just from being Picassos and being in St. Louis. So it's amazing that we're going to get more this year, and I'm looking forward to that. So that would have been the first photo that we showed. So this next photo was our second flat feature, which was Miss Phyllis Curry from St. Louis, and she actually attended the festival with Carla Palmer, our sponsor from Elevate the Goods, and she came on and showed us and gave us great techniques and things about the landscaping, how she does different yards and her techniques for different seasons and stuff like that. So it was great having Phyllis on, and she looked amazing in that cream. Just looks good on her. She won't tell me how to dance. She's fast. I like about Phyllis. I'm fast. So our next photo from episode 103, we had Chef Nikki on, and she came on and remember, and talked about her amazing seasons and her spices and the sauces, all the good things that she works on from her house, her and her mom, and they just make it happen. And how she's art online and just really doing it from the muscle, and is, and
how she got sponsored.
Yes. So I'm glad that you're remembering things that I forgot. So that's a good thing. Thank you.
Yes.
We're having Chef Nikki on. And I was so enamored by her that on the next episode, I showed her photos of her apartment. So that was episode
decorated.
Yeah, how she decorated with the faux plants and did the walls.
With the greenery,
Yes. Yes, so that's
The
our next.
flowers hanging down. That was so pretty.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she know what she doing. I would
Hmm.
have never thought to do that. Even that box. I've told this
Right.
that box is made of flowers. That that is just so creative. And it gave me
Yes.
inspiration for what I want to do in Shawnee's apartment. Because she wants a
Hmm.
bohemian garden feel, like a
Okay.
75 retro but modern.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm
Hmm.
so ready to funk that couch and chair out. Because that's so 70s and retro.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, everybody grandma had one of them with the plastic on it.
With the plastic. I
The
had one.
and the legs be sticking to it. You'd be like, damn. So episode 105, we featured the fulfillment report. And people probably
Mm.
like, oh shit, that's long like the
Um,
CashApp report, which is coming up on a freaking bake. But yeah, so this was just one of the photos from the fulfillment report that went out to our sponsors. And anyone that requested it, Picasso's or anyone that wanted to see it, got a hard copy mailed to them. So that's what we
mhm.
featured on episode 105. Episode 106, we were at Caroline Ray's house. Remember, Chris? And I showed Ann. That's when I showed Ann's team of ladies that cut up the t-shirts. So that's the next photo.
Yeah, when Chris made fun of the lodge, a group of old people.
Yeah. Now I'm glad that we took that project to them and they did that. So that's what I like.
Yes.
That I inspired you, you inspired other people, and that's how we doing it.
Yes.
I forgot at
Yes.
on episode 102 is when we did the first white people. We did the episode of the white people that opened up the resort for the black people in Michigan. We dedicated that.
Yes. The
Yeah,
couple. Yes.
that's episode 102, October 10th.
102.
Yeah. So Chris, that was the shout
Mhm.
out to you. Because we ain't want to
Oh,
leave you
thanks.
out. We always got to think of Suge White. Episode 107 is when we featured Carmen Barton, comedian Carmen Barton that lives St. Louis native
Oh
living in
yeah.
Yes.
Her.
She's like, yes, her
Yeah.
Now,
amazing
no, this
story.
Yes.
is 107 was at Caroline's house.
Well, whatever, Chris. I'm keeping it pushing because I've been smoking, so let's just keep it moving.
Okay.
So, on my thing, and we ain't about to argue about that. I'm just showing this. Carmen,
Oh,
you
just
gotta
whatever it was, the episode with Carmen
The
Barton.
log.
We were
Yeah, the
at
log.
Caroline's house, and I don't think we told anybody that.
oh, what? This is Carmen Barton.
It doesn't matter. It's all good.
Thank you, but thank you for correcting me on that when she did the floral design. So
Yeah,
I'm
she
keeping.
cut up that log.
Yeah, she's all that
Yeah.
in it, and she the shit with that. And all of her home projects, I just love her. She's so amazing. And then
Yes.
this episode, we had Guy Tori fill in.
Ah.
Old ass pictures of me. Was talking about me when I was. I was so mad at him and Chris showing them old ass pictures of me for Fat Tuesdays. But you know what? I love all photos and I see the growth in me. And I love that as I get older, I feel like I look better and I feel better. And I think I was
Mhm.
like 32 in that picture. My little chunky self.
Ah.
Yes. And I know exactly how much I weighed. I ain't even putting it out there. So, and then, we took our break. Like everybody was on the break. And we came back after that in January. I was on
Mhm.
break. Sherri and Kim were on break. It was like, we fucking.
Mhm.
So, I featured on episode 109, I featured my holiday decor. And I showed how I was working
Yes.
the shower head and changing it out and soaking it in shit and trying to clean it out with the toothpicks and things like that. And I just showed how I used the the napkins that were in the gift basket that was given to us from the film festival in LA. And I
The
used that.
tablecloth
Yeah, that little piece it was like one big napkin. I cut it up and made little napkins out of it and just redid
and a
things.
table runner.
Yes, and made a little table runner out of it. I was like, I'm using what I have to decorate my table. I ain't going out and buying shit.
I
So
love it.
thank you. So that's what I showed for that episode. Um, and then episode 110, we didn't have a feature, but I showed your Christmas decor right after. Yeah, how you went
Ah,
back,
yes.
watched the
My
episode, how you
clothespin.
put pins and clipped into a lid, and I
Yes.
you put ornaments on there and the ribbon, and you just took yours up a whole nother notch. Other than I be trying to keep shit simple. I guess because I started. I'll be doing so much shit, I'll start getting bored with a project, so I have to put it down and come back to it. I
Well, I
can
have
resist.
so much stuff, for Christmas that, I repurpose it, as if I don't use it the same way that it was intended to. I just glad that I saw that you used that to repurpose it.
See, that's the whole purpose. So I'm glad that you take
Mm-hmm.
that. See, like I said, you probably inspire someone else because, like I said, you don't have to be no artist to be creative. You just have to have a guideline. Some people be like, "Oh, I just need to know where to start," and here's where you start: paper,
That's right.
pens, and a lid.
That's
That's where we
right.
start. Thank you.
And I had leftover ribbon. What am I going to do with this ribbon? That was
Exactly.
perfect.
Wrap it around, hold it together.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 111, we featured my friend AMR's DIY bedroom and how
Ah,
she
yeah.
made that bed and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Dope. Painted the ceiling black, and for some reason that's a scary bedroom to me. I have yet to see it. But it looks so amazing. It's so royal. It just looks like some shit you'll see in Dubai, like in a hotel room. Like if you went into
Right.
like a hotel, you'd be like, wow, this is the flyest bedroom. So I just really appreciated her like sharing of that with us.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 112, I featured my Soul Train packing.
Mm.
All the shit out of
That
that one.
stuff in that one bag.
That one. 8 days, actually 9 days worth of shit. And
Mm.
drumsticks and gifts and extra stuff. But I know how to pack. I will take my time out. I set aside time. If I know I need 3 hours to pack, it's on the schedule. I don't care what
Yeah.
I'm doing. Shut it down. Like, I'm going to pack. So
Mm-hmm.
I will get up and leave the party. Episode 112. I'm sorry, episode 13. We had Lady Ree on from St. Louis, comedian, showing us
Oh,
her amazing
yes.
jeans and sweatshirts and just how she funks, how she goes. Remember how she was talking about how she just goes to the thrift stores and buy the old ugly stuff,
Yeah.
flowers, and just start ripping it up and hooking it up. So I'm taking 2 shirts
Yes.
for her to do for me for my boots and boot shorts at Essence Festival.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Shirts over there, I'm gonna have
Yes.
to let her, so she can hook up.
I
And
already
then
picked out a couple things I'm going to do with some
and I
old
know,
jeans. Yes. I am
I
going,
know,
yes. I can't
I
sew,
have,
but I know somebody who can.
I'm letting Lady hook me up because that's her thing.
Yeah.
Good with that, and I just
I'm
love what she
definitely
does.
going to do that.
To be able to say this is a Lady creation. See,
Mm-hmm.
episode 114. That's where I featured you,
Ah.
and that's what I was going to say. Like, when you do those spray paint them so they can stand out and we can actually see, what they were, because we were kind of looking at them like they're clear plastic and you can't. You have
It
all
was
this.
from my ornaments, Christmas
Yeah, I know.
ornaments. Mm-hmm. But what
I
color
like
should I spray paint it? Because,
whatever.
you
I
know,
did mine white.
I know, but it's white jewelry, so you still won't be able to see it, will you?
Yeah, but you know what? Since the insides of your drawers are like that wood color, maybe like a
Uh-huh.
tan. If you do like a tan,
Okay.
it'll match the wood.
Okay.
It'll look like an
Okay, that's what I do.
Yeah, it'll look like an insert inside your dresser.
And I can use regular spray paint?
Yeah, use regular spray paint, girl. Put it outside on a piece of paper, some old newspaper, or
Okay.
something, and just spray paint the outside. Just flip them
Okay,
over.
I'm definitely going to do it. Yes,
Then it'll look like a. And then when you do it, show it to us, and we can see your.
I will.
Okay.
I will.
That'll work. Episode 115, I showed how I took the old bedding and
Yes.
picked it, and I done already flipped it out again. I did it 3 times already. I showed one a week ago. I changed one to black and one to like a light blue, but now I already changed the colors again because I like to change when I change the pillowcases. When I change
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I just take those pins off, change the pin colors, change, and just get old pillowcases that I don't use and stuff the old pillows in there and just fold and pin. So
Yeah.
it's just a refresh. You don't always have to go out and keep buying lumbar pillows and different pillows and stuff. Just do a quick refresh, and that's how I do it. Because I like a refresh. It just makes me feel like things are new and I'm not looking at the same thing over and over. I don't like redundancy.
Mhm. Mhm.
Episode 116, I showed your desk frame because you submitted to me that I did not show how to do this. So that's why I did the live episode. So this was
Yes.
where you showed how you don't snore, but you put them there so you don't have to hear Ralph snore. And that's your night, your bed, your prescription reminder. And I heard the whole story, and I'm surprised Ralph in the background and said, "She's snoring, those are for me." um,
Yes, he hollered when he heard that.
And I have to say, this was actually the start of Chris giving me a great suggestion of when we don't have a feature to do live demonstrations of
Okay.
DIY projects, just to really get people more involved and have them just see
Mhm.
how to tighten up different things. So I've been doing that ever since. If people
Yes.
can't, if things fall through, you got to have a backup, you got to have a plan B
Mhm.
because they're gonna
Mhm.
stop selling them soon. So anyway, on Um,
One
118 is when I started the project of
Mhm.
my project. So I'll show that photo because I actually started with the vase and a small mirror, just kind of figuring out how I want to do like a little collage set for my
Mhm.
yoga room. So once these flowers die that my hubby got me and that Carletta Specco sent to me for my birthday, that's who knocked on the door. Carletta almost got me scratched up on my birthday.
Oh, that was Carlotta's fault.
Oh, because I heard the doorbell ring. I thought it was DoorDash delivering dinner. So then I go upstairs after the show. Dinner's sitting there looking crazy. Well, I'm looking at these roses and the Godiva chocolate and these candles. And I was like, oh, Bug, you got me more flowers. He's talking about, no.
Ooh.
No. He's got our address. I don't know. We had no clue. It took us forever. And he was all like, well, open up the chocolate. And then the next day she had texted me and said she had sent them. Because then it's all like, that's very romantic. I told Carmen, I said, girl, you almost got me scratched up. Because my husband, he loves a dozen roses. He goes, I ain't even do a dozen roses. All right. So, episode 119, which was last week, was when I did the live demonstration and actually showed the small mirror that I'm going to have
Mhm.
that I actually like, that's going to go and coincide with my whole mirror, unless somebody want to buy it, because that's why I'm putting
$ B-Phlat. You just send the cash.
I gotta find some room for it in my. It's funny because I'm taking to do my yoga room. I gotta move shit around. I have so much stuff up there that I really want to reorganize it, put some shelves up, figure out because I don't want anything on my media wall. Where's all my CDs? My one wall got all them CDs on it from head to toe, ceiling to floor, and I don't want to put anything on that wall. So I only have really two wall spaces to work with. The other one is windows. So that's why I got But if anybody wants the two mirrors, let me know. Other than Chris, and here we are. We're done. I told you we were going to end around this time.
Proud of you. Great show.
I'm going to do Ann and I are ready to do the dance, to ask do the open work, ask Chris Deasy, show the 4 little flyers, and then we're done. We're like 15 minutes over our regular schedule, and we haven't even hit it yet. So far, we're like 10 minutes over, and we are exactly.
Yes, we are.
Now, Chris, before I get started, can you come back on the screen?
I suppose.
Oh, I don't like the attitude. Now, before we get up and do before I I'm gonna do my herbs and works, and then we dancing for Ask Christine. Do we have any comments, or did anybody have any ideas?
Oh, so many comments, so many ideas. Cheryl wants you to know that the lady that repurposed the jeans is her favorite episode. Lena's laughing at Dennis getting mad. It's pretty funny. Luli does say very romantic. Pack 93 said good night. See you next. Pack 93 saying good night. Pat S says good night. Couple other folks saying good night. Luli loves the recap. Earlier, Makisha, here we go. Talking about the mirror, she could distress it depending on the look she's going for, especially if it's that loft look or farmhouse look. Very thoughtful. Makisha.
Okay.
Phyllis says the mirror is fine like it is. So take that, Makisha.
Okay.
Direct shot at Phyllis. Wow. People are feuding over the mirror. Couple other folks are in the chat. Baby Ruth Candy, Gabrielle Smith-Tobin. Everybody's having a good time. HR, I'm not on Mighty Kind and just realized this was a countdown.
Okay. We on that.
Jennifer Grant, good night. Good night from Barbados. Wow.
Oh, and thank you for watching Jennifer Grant from Barbados.
Number one in Barbados.
That's
All right.
Well, let me go ahead and do the irks and works real quick. Then we're going to do the Cash App dance for Divine, Cheryl Paulette, Rhoda Hall, and Lori Carter. Irk. This came in from me. I'm irked by people who leave trash in the seats on the airplane. So, when you're walking off the airplane and you look down, you see trash everywhere, trash on the floor, trash all around. I'm irked by that. Because they come through there 9 times with the trash bag and they say,
yes, they do. Do you have your trash?
Can I take your trash? And then right before we land, when they say, can you put your ma'am, can you raise
tables
your
up?
Put your tray table up. Can you put your funky ass shoes back on? Can you get your foot out the aisle? Can you raise your window blind up? All of that, they say, can we take your trash? So that's why I don't understand how it be trash when people get off the plane.
And that your work
just hold on to the shit to wait until you get off the plane to put it in the seat when they done walked past 9 damn times and said, do you have any trash? So you sitting on the trash, you leave it in the back seat, in the back pocket, you take it out the back pocket and put it in the seat, put it on the floor. What are you doing? I don't understand that.
So you report them directly to the air marshal, right?
They need to report it. Because they need to let me be the person that comes
Air Marshal Beverly.
Yeah, right. Because I'll go down the aisle right after they get done with the bag. I'll be like, excuse me, didn't she just say, get that up?
You think I'm gonna pick up trash from a bitch who bought her shoes, her outfit, and her hair at the same store? Ma'am, pick up those nuts. Pick up that bag of nuts.
All right. We need some music. It's going out to Devin, Cheryl, Rhoda, and Lori. You ready?
Yeah, be looking at her in the face. I'll catch a federal case. You think I care?
Oh Lord, and I got a lot at stake, but hey.
Yes.
That's part for the course. There's always some drama when you're coming up. It's always somebody. The devil is always testing you, Chris.
Busy. Yes.
Always busy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're the music for Ask Chris Busy. Oh.
There's the music. That's the custom music from Sounds of Noel. Easily the most popular segment on this show of sorts. If you got an Ask Chris Easy, drop in the live chat. B-Flat's got one. Ann's got one. Ann's having a good time. I'm glad. Shout out.
Over here.
That's right. Shout out to Rhoda. Shout out to Claudia saying goodnight in San Antonio.
Bye, Claudia.
Tell Claudia we all about to say goodnight.
Patricia Lacey says, "B, you're the best."
Thank you, Patricia. I appreciate it. All right, Chris, you ready for your anonymous Chris Easy?
All right, what's the Chris Easy?
Where do you spit out or discard popcorn kernels?
at the on the floor of my Spirit Airlines flight. Where else?
No, for real. That's a good question because I know me.
Popcorn kernels. No, I mean I don't eat a whole lot of popcorn.
Popcorn.
You know how it gets stuck in your teeth.
Well, don't you pop it all the way? No, in a trash can. What's the answer to that?
No, tell the truth.
A tissue? I don't really. The truth is that stuff. No, I like popcorn fine,
okay,
but
so let me ask you this. Go to the movies. Do you eat popcorn?
Yeah, I don't go to the movies that much. So.
I asked you that. I said when you go to the movies. Do you eat popcorn? So when you get done, like if you're eating,
it's popped, so you eat it. What kind of theaters are you going to?
Never have nothing. No, I'm just saying, like when the piece of the popcorn are in your teeth, or like the pieces of the hull, like a piece of the popcorn.
If there's a kernel stuck, you'd pick it out with like a toothpick or something.
You don't never hit them with the.
Probably not in like my home. I wouldn't do that at home. I don't think I would do that at a theater either. Like I think of the people.
Ain't nobody sitting around us.
I can't picture. Like I know what you're talking about. I don't just spit on floors. I don't just spit on floors.
And do you know what I'm talking about?
I do, absolutely.
So if you at the movie theater, where you be spitting it out at?
What theaters are you going to? Popcorn's like $20 now. If I have to work extra on where to spit, I'm getting a refund, mister.
It's always something in your teeth that you got to get out and be them little hard pieces and shit left over.
From the kernel. Yes.
Spit it into the bucket because you're eating the popcorn.
You're eating the popcorn.
Spit it into a napkin. It's kind of like sunflower seeds. People spit sunflower.
I would spit it on the floor before I would spit it into the thing, but I just don't. I can't. That's not like a thing that's happened a lot.
I answered.
Yeah, it does in the movies.
Yeah. Well, you need to go to a better theater.
Sounds like I need to get a popcorn because I don't care. I'm always, even in the house, when I'm in the house, I spit them all out on the carpet and I just vacuum. I'll be like, I eat popcorn every day.
Surely I've spit them on the floor.
Before dinner come home.
Yes.
I just be grubbing, watching something and doing my emails or whatever, and I'm like,
yeah. I'm trying to be a good sport with this, but okay. I would spit them on the floor before I would get up and go get a napkin. I'll say that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
All right, well, test it out. Next week, come back and tell us.
Let us know.
Go see. There's a couple movies I would go see right now, so maybe I'll do that.
There you have it. We're gonna do these flyers real quick and go on this show and thank people going to bed and sitting. I understand because I'm about rid of them up to sleep.
It's 10:30 on the East Coast. It's 9:30 here.
That's what I'm saying. We need to get on.
Where are you at, Anna? Florida.
10:30. 10:30.
And did you have a great time on this show?
I did. Fantastic. Better than I could imagine.
Yes.
Go run it. Don't read nothing, Chris.
What?
We gotta read the flyers. We showing them and keep it. You ain't got to say
Why
nothing.
put all those words on there if they're not to be read?
Because people can see and they can look at it and they can retain the information they want to see.
Not everybody can see.
Go ahead, Deja. Throw that up. They know to go to BPhlat.com.
There you go.
All the information about these shows.
There it is.
There. You can click on the flyers on the website and get all the information.
Can I say the one in New Jersey, please?
Where's the one in New Jersey?
He's not home alone, but it is Kevin McAllister's annual cookout and comedy, private in Piscataway, New Jersey, May 27th, 2024.
Piscataway and
How do you say it?
Piscataway.
Piscataway? Piscataway.
I'm gonna start saying it like that. And I got to take that off the calendar because you moved the date and I can't do it.
Hey, Solange likes when I read the flyers.
Next. My Sunday brunch warning. They're seating at 11 a.m. Look at that. It's a Sunday brunch. It starts at 1 p.m. at City Winery. So all the people.
Ooh, that would be nice.
When you gonna have a show in Philly? When you gonna have a show in Philly? I got two back to back. May 12th.
Oh, wow.
Flyer next May 18th in Philly.
Mm.
Actually, I'm so glad this one is close to my house. At Small's Restaurant.
Those are nice shows.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good show. I haven't seen Daphne in so long. Since I saw her last in LA years ago. And I don't know Jaquil McClary, but it'll be interesting to work with him. And I love talent, of course. Next is Mighty Kind, and we out of here. It's 10:35. You know where to go to get this 20% off.
BPhlat.com.
Mm-hmm.
Great show, B. You're back next week on the Tuesday, and what an appearance!
Yes, I'm next week.
Thank you.
In your face, Chris. In your face.
And my face for all the comedic relief I brought to this boring show.
Do we want Anna to stay on for a picture?
Let's take it right now with the whole world watching. Everybody smile.
Let's take our picture really quick. Oh, I didn't put my chair down. I'm gonna have to stand up a little bit. I'm ready, Deja.
Did you get my baby hair?
That's how the magic's made, people.
Get her baby hair.
Get my baby hair.
Just a short 4 years ago, I was very iffy on what baby hair even was, and this whole experience. That's after dating people. The baby hair became like big popular, like 2020.
Baby hair nowadays is not baby; it's adolescent. This baby hair grew up. This shit is in high school. They baby hair is in high school. Daisy, did you get the picture?
Bridge suggesting I should go see the new Planet of the Apes movie that's coming out. That's a theater movie. You see it?
Now.
Yeah.
What?
I'm going to watch it upstairs right now, Dennis.
Planet of the Apes movie?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you got a screener. You were in LA and you.
I'm going to the movie right now. Don't worry about it. No. I'm gonna. There's Civil War. Oh, we're just talking movies. I thought. I'll just ask the day to take the picture. That's all I said.
Repeat what you said about what you're gonna go do.
I got the picture.
You did?
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.